Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salah Satu Lima and I will explain about the use of vocabulary journal in enhancing students' vocabulary mastery and the students' attitudes toward use. The research was aimed at discovering the effect of vocabulary journal on student vocabulary mastery and also their attitudes toward its application in the class. Introduction. Due to the importance of English as an international language, the Indonesian government has made some effort to obtain human resources who are able to understand and master English well. As launched by decree of the Minister of Education and Culture, the Indonesian government has determined English as the foreign language to be learned by the student in Indonesian from elementary school as local content up to the university level. Although English is a compulsory subject at school in Indonesia, the result has not been satisfactory enough yet. In fact, many students have graduated from the school with minimum ability in using English. One of the factors is because of the lack of vocabulary. The Weni and Reid administered a study about vocabulary size in Indonesia. A total of 324 freshmen completed nation's vocabulary level test. The result revealed that their subject had a vocabulary size of 1,226 frequent words and 240 general academic words. This fact is really disappointing since vocabulary has been regarded as one of the most important parts in the second of foreign language acquisition. A great deal of literature revealed that vocabulary provides the basic for mastering English skill. Is writing, reading, listening, and speaking. In other words, vocabulary must not be neglected by anyone who learns a language. Poor vocabulary knowledge of Indonesian students is a matter of serious concern, and their quest for finding suitable way to improve vocabulary knowledge is getting more intense. Considering some problems above, one of the alternative way suggested is the use of vocabulary journal. The vocabulary journal is a kind of personal dictionary. Learners record the word they encounter along with their meaning and any other important aspect. Several benefits have been described to the use of vocabulary journals. They are described as follows. First, it has been reported that the use of vocabulary journal can enhancing vocabulary study. Second, it can improve student ability to the use of dictionary and cues from context by using a dictionary. Learners may be encouraged to use quizzing meaning from the textual context in order to enhance essential vocabulary learning. The other benefit is vocabulary journal also provide multiple learning strategies. Since learners are individuals and have different learning styles, the best teaching plan might be to introduce students to a variety of learning strategies. The last vocabulary journals is also beneficial for the teacher. The vocabulary journal keeps the teacher informed about learners' progress. The method used to collect the data from the above participants were vocabulary tests and interview. The pre-test and the post-test were administered to both experimental and control group. The pre-test was conducted to show students basic vocabulary, and later on it was used as a data to compare both the control group and experimental group in the post-test. Then an audio tape interview was conducted to the experimental group, in which the class was given treatments in order to confirm the use of the vocabulary journal and to discover student responses toward using vocabulary journal in enhancing students' vocabulary mastery. The data on the tabs were then transcribed to enable further analysis. This finding above is in accordance with the research conducted by Walter and Boskert, which emphasizes on the effect of the implementation of vocabulary journal on the lexical competence. They have been demonstrated that the use of vocabulary journal was effective in enhancing vocabulary development, and that both teachers and the student has a positive attitude to their use as well as their inclusion in classroom activities. However, some suggestions from the findings are addressed to English teachers and future researchers in the field of methodology. Concerning suggestions to the teacher, English teachers are suggested to reactivate students' vocabulary journal as the feedback for the students, then the student will learn from their mistakes. Moreover, this result is just one effort to improve student vocabulary mastery. The findings of this research are expected to use as a starting point to conduct further research in the same field. Future researchers are suggested to conduct their studies comprises as many samples as possible from different schools and employs random samples to accomplish more accurate and defensible results. Besides, observation and questionnaires should be carried out to obtain more detailed information. It was also suggested that the study should be conducted longer. By studying it longer, the researcher would obtain more detailed and comprehensive research. That's all for me. I hope that's really important for us. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.